We are asking questions about how an enjoyable fireworks display can have a much different effect on some people. PTSD can affect people for a wide range of reasons, including veterans. For them, fireworks could bring back harsh memories from their service. Now, joining me now from the Dayton VA's Trauma Recovery Clinic is clinical psychologist Dr. Albine Bizimana. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's start with, how can fireworks trigger PTSD?
For a lot of individuals who are dealing with PTSD, the fireworks can be a direct reminder of the traumas that they faced. Um, Perhaps for combat individuals, that involves having incoming fire. And if others experience traumas where there were loud, sudden noises, then flash, having fireworks can be pretty triggering for them.
So what advice would you give for veterans or anyone who is suffering to cope with fireworks, and sometimes they're right by their house and there's really not much they can do?
Well, a lot of the therapies that we offer actually try to encourage people to reclaim their life and reclaim their power after trauma. And so often we're trying to help people gradually re-engage. And so in this case, re-engage with stimuli that's scary, but actually safe. And so a simple thing that I do sometimes with my veterans is have them practice listening to fireworks on a YouTube video. And as their distress decreases, try to figure out how they can gradually move towards being able to attend a display with somebody who they feel safe with, and then maybe eventually on their own.
Well, we know of several planned shows. I mean, people can find those out fairly easily. However, an unexpected display in someone's neighborhood, is that extra startling for those with PTSD?
Certainly, because like you said, it is unexpected, so they don't know that it's coming. It's not something that they can plan for, gradually expose themselves to. And so we really would want to recommend that folks, be it their Facebook neighborhood page, post when they're going to be using fireworks, and try to include like kind of a time frame and stick to that time frame, so those people who are struggling and recovering can know what to expect.
So how can you help if you find someone who is struggling, especially this week with the 4th of July looming?
Well, the first thing we say is try not to have a negative reaction if that person is struggling. So oftentimes people won't want to expose themselves to things that they find fearful, because they might be sweating, they might have a panic attack, they might become really irritable, and they don't want people to see them that way. So if you do notice that someone is having that reaction, it's really important to be supportive, to normalize that this can be triggering for individuals, and to ask how you can help. The more we normalize some of these difficulties, the easier it can be for our veterans and others with PTSD to reintegrate into everyday life.
We only have a few more seconds, but if anyone wants to celebrate the 4th of July, it's certainly veterans. How can they enjoy some fireworks displays while still managing the PTSD?
Well, we do have wonderful apps like the PTSD Coach app that can help veterans learn how to manage triggers while maintaining a more calm state of mind. And also just wanting to remind people to lean on their supports, people who are emotionally safe through those difficult times.
All right, Dr. Albine Bizimana, thank you so much, clinical psychologist at the Dayton VA Trauma Recovery Clinic. We certainly appreciate your time tonight.
Thank you.